phone, he called me up, and he wanted me to tell you something. And you want to know what he said, Hunter? You've crossed the line.
I now own Metal's assets. Say hello to Metal Wrestling. Made a couple of signings to my company too. Hunter, get ready for Metal Wrestling. And get ready for war. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
Since I signed with Metal Wrestling, Triple H I know will not want me at NLW 101 in Chicago. I may be closer than you think.
I'm sorry, Chicago, were you expecting somebody else? I hate to break it to you, but that guy doesn't work here anymore. In fact, he's been replaced by the hottest star in the industry, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. That's right, baby, I am the pinnacle of NLW, and when I make my in-ring debut, I'm going to show everyone, including Triple H, that I was worth the big money contract. In fact, there are even discussions that I might even make my debut tonight. Yeah, like that'll happen. Imagine a star of my magnitude making their debut in Chicago. No, I'm gonna wait to make my debut in a city where the locals aren't a bunch of loudmouth fat sacks of trash. I may be hunting for quite a while, looking at the NLW demographics, but nonetheless, when I do make my debut, you'll all realize exactly why I'm better than you, and you know it.
Wrestling is back on the airwaves with NLW 101 live from Chicago, and the war between NLW and Metal Wrestling is officially on. But tonight we've got some action that is going to blow you out of the water, including the Ministry's Valentine surprise. Jeff Hardy and The Undertaker recently have been trading a little bit of tension between them, but tonight they'll sort it in the middle of the ring. Plus, Red Dragon, the team of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, take on members of the No Limit 6, the brand new signings made by Triple H. That's Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus of the Jurassic Express. Plus, in a Chicago street fight, the OC take on the APA and Orange Cassidy in this big-time grudge match. Plus, we'll see the one-on-one in-ring debut of Shingo Takagi as he goes one-on-one with the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. But our opening contest, it is going to be a banger, folks. This is for the X Division Championship. Will Ospreay challenges the hometown boy, Mustafa Ali, and that matchup is right now. Let's take it to the ring.
contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NLW X Division Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger, fighting out of Essex, England, weighing in at 231 pounds, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay is a former NLW X Division champion. He held it for a number of days before losing it in 20 seconds. And that embarrassment has led to this character shift for Ospreay, but now he faces a man on his home turf. And listen to this ovation!
And his opponent, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, he is the reigning and defending X Division champion, Mustafa Ali.
And Ali here tonight competing in his hometown of Chicago, but we'll show you how Will Ospreay earned this opportunity. It was on NLW 99 where Will Ospreay defeated Ricochet in a spectacular contest, and then you see this, blowing the kiss to Mustafa Ali and signifying that he wants that X Division championship. And Ali here tonight, he's got his family in the front row, his friends. It's a big night for him, but Will Ospreay the one who wants to ruin it. And this crowd is still cheering on Ali. These fans firmly behind their hometown hero as look at this. A pump kick from Ospreay to start this one, and now Ospreay with a Sasuke special over the top. Will Ospreay wasting little time. He does not care about public opinion about himself, and that much is clear as he goes to work on Ali. Springboard clothesline, new champion maybe, but a kick out from Ali. And there's no doubt who the fans are rooting for here tonight. Born and raised in Chicago, Ali looking, oh my god, Oscar, no way! Will Ospreay went for the arse cutter, but he got countered into a poison spike runner in midair. Good grief, we have to take a look at this again. Watch, arse cutter attempted, but Ali with the poison spike runner to catch him in midair, absolutely fantastic. Now a roll through, but a kick out from Ospreay. And a super kick to the side of the head. Now Ospreay's the one on the back foot. He's on the outside trying to catch his breath, but look out for Ali with a moonsault to the outside. Ali flying through the air and crashing down onto Ospreay. Ali has held the X Division Championship since True Grit back in the summer when he won it in Ultimate X. And catches the DDT and turns it into a sour powerbomb. Another cover, but another kick out from Ali. What a counter from Ospreay and the Robinson special. That spinning kick to the back of the skull. And now Ospreay taking time to taunt Ali's friends and family. Going for the Stormbreaker with an arm drag and a drop kick. Now Ali's the one in control. Goes to the apron. Going to roll in for that facebuster, but turn into a Spanish fly. Good lord, what a Spanish fly from Ospreay. And now Ospreay hits it. Arse cutter. But a kick out from Ali. How many men have you seen kick out of the arse cutter? I could count them on one hand. But Ali, in his hometown here tonight, has, I don't know, he's just got some extra courage in him, it appears to be. And, well, that Spanish fly was fantastic from Ospreay. And, oh my goodness. Ospreay taunting Chicago. He wants the GTS. Ali with a DDT. A great counter for the DDT. And now Ali. He's been battered, but he's on the top. 054 maybe. But Ospreay there to cut him off. A rough landing for Ali, and what is up? Ospreay? No way! Frankensteiner! Oh my god! What the hell did we just see? A reversal of the Frankensteiner into a sour powerbomb. And now Ali on the top rope for the 054. And Ali retains.
The winner of the match and still X-Division champion, Mustafa Ali.
With his hometown fans backing him here tonight, Mustafa Ali retains the X-Division Championship. But oh my god, what a counter. I mean, there were so many replay-worthy moments. The GTS countered into the DDT. Then, this Frankensteiner into the shout-out powerbomb. We'll show you again in slow motion exactly how Ali was able to use the momentum of Ospreay against him and then finally hits the 054 to get the win and retain the X-Division Championship. Well, Ospreay, from the jump, was antagonising the fans here in Chicago, using CM Punk's move, or at least attempting to, and now Ali blows the kiss back to Ospreay. Ali still X-Division champion, and folks, tonight we're joined by a very special guest. There you see Metal Wrestling President Stone Cold Steve Austin. He says he's bought a ticket to scout the competition. And you know, right there you see Triple H watching Austin's every move.
Guys, we've just seen Metal Wrestling President Stone Cold Steve Austin in the front row here in Chicago. Is him watching Red Dragon's match tonight against the Jurassic Express gonna be too much of a distraction? We are laser focused, Jimmy. In fact, I dare Stone Cold to jump the barrier and see what happens. Just like when we showed up at Metal 2 weeks ago to kick his ass, the same thing's gonna happen to that dinosaur and his stupid boy. And at Lethal Lockdown when we are on Metal Wrestling's turf at Revival. Austin better bring the best team possible, because at the moment, he doesn't stand a chance against us, baby. And that's not just a fact, that is undisputed.
Who's arriving to the building? It's the Prince! The Prince Finn Balor has arrived! And now get ready for this insane matchup.
This next bout is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, Friday, out of San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
And Rey Mysterio earlier today must have been extremely proud because his son Dominic has officially signed an NLW contract. And Dominic Mysterio will debut for NLW in the next few weeks. But man, you gotta believe that Rey Mysterio is chuffed to see his son make it here in NLW. But what about what we just saw? Finn Balor arriving to the arena. He is still a free agent, I assume. He's yet to sign with either Metal Wrestling or NLW, but he is scheduled to face Jeff Hardy for the NLW title at WrestleMania, so you know what, I guess we'll see what Finn Balor has in store tonight. And why he nodded at the Undisputed Era, but right now Rey Mysterio in the ring, ready for his opponent from Los Ingobernables.
And his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Los Ingobernables, fighting out of the Dragon Gate Dojo in Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 222 pounds. He is the Dragon, Shingo Takagi.
Takagi had a very impressive debut on NLW 100 where he destroyed the competition. But will Rey Mysterio be able to handle the Wrath of the Dragon? Find out next. Welcome back to NLW 101. This matchup in progress. Look for the Tornado DDT, but caught into a brainbuster from Shingo Takagi. Rey Mysterio has tried his best to counter the power of Takagi throughout the break. However, Zelina Vega offering words of encouragement to Shingo as he delivers that power slam. And Rey Mysterio, he is the longest tenured member of the NLW roster. And now this camel clutch applied in the centre of the ring, ripping at that mask. But Rey now, with an arm drag to Shingo and a drop kick. Now Shingo Takagi on the outside. And Zelina Vega warning him. Watch out from the skies is Rey Mysterio with the West Coast pop from the top rope to the floor. And that's what you have to do to counter the power of Shingo Takagi. Rey now on the top rope. And the frog splash. Boots the outside leg, but a kick out from Shingo. The Dragon on the back foot now, and now Rey Mysterio wants to put it away. Springboard maneuver, but caught in midair. And a Death Valley driver. DVD from Shingo, compressing the spine of Mysterio, and now going to go for Made in Japan. Oh, but a counter. A counter into a Rana. And look at where Shingo's fallen. Dial it up. 619 coming. Oh my God, what a Pompeii bomber. That huge lariat that turns Mysterio inside out. And picks him up for Made in Japan. And it's over.
Here's your winner, Shingo Takagi.
Short but sweet, the victory for Shingo Takagi here tonight over Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, he put up a great fight, but Shingo Takagi continues his impressive run here in NLW. As we see the replays of this matchup, first of all, Rey getting caught in midair for the Death Valley driver. Then, when he went for the 619, got caught with a pumping bomber, and, well, it was academic from here. Made in Japan, and Shingo Takagi picks up the win. Well, you have to wonder, with the recent release of Daniel Bryan from NLW, the departures of Kofi Kingston and Jushin Liger, there's a vacancy for top stars here on this program, and you know what? I think Shingo Takagi has filled it. The Dragon with a huge victory over Rey Mysterio. But man, oh man, what a crowd we've got in Chicago here tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin at ringside watching the Hey, wait a minute, what the hell's this?
Hey, I don't remember you being employed here. In fact, last time I checked, Mr. Austin, I beat you 1-2-3 in the middle of the ring to get you fired. Are you still mad that old HBK took your job? Face it, I'm the commissioner now, and the fact that you're running Metal Wrestling doesn't impress me. Trying to book Stone Cold in 2021 and make him relevant now, that's impressive. Without me and Triple H, you're nothing. Metal is gonna fail in a month, and hey, since this is my show, how about you get to step in before I have you taken out? Well, Sean, as you can see, I bought a ticket to tonight's show to scout the competition. So, you can't do a damn thing to kick out old Stone Cold. I paid good money to be here, so I'm gonna sit here, watch the show, and drink my beer. Why don't you concern yourself with not getting jumped by Kenny Omega and looking like a jackass? I don't need to concern myself with him. I have cat-like reflexes that will spot him from a mile off. As for you, if you insist on staying, you need to keep your ass behind that barricade with the rest of these people. Because if you even think about hopping this barricade, you're out of here. And I don't need to even think.
Wait a minute! Look out! It's Kenny Omega! Kenny Omega once again attacking Shawn Michaels! Omega was screwed out of the NLW Championship on NLW 100 by this man. And now going to knee him in the face. And security desperately trying to keep Omega away. But Omega is a man on a mission. He wants revenge on Shawn Michaels. And Omega is hell-bent on getting his vengeance. Well, folks, speaking of vengeance, I'll tell you what, the rivalry between Conor McGregor and CM Punk is heating up. This is a clip from Eric Bischoff's podcast just a few weeks ago. Take a listen.
Why don't I face you in the ring and teach you a lesson from the best in the world?
Best in the world. How tragic that you actually believe that, Punk. And you know what? I'd love to wipe that smug grin off your face, but you know damn well you don't work for NLW anymore, so it's not even possible. So shut up, do your little indie fed ting and medal, and if I ever catch you outside the arena, you won't be getting any cheap shots in on me like you did on NLW 100. I'll tell you that much.
Excuses, excuses. You're notorious for it. And hey, thanks for DMing my wife. She blocked your ass, by the way. And I tried getting through to yours, but it was behind a paywall of some bloody website.
Yeah, really. Oh, you know what? I'm done with this. Cut him off. Hang up the phone. I'm done with this.
Some very interesting developments indeed. This stemming from the brawl that Punk and McGregor had on NLW 100. And I'll tell you what, this match is going to be a war.
The following trios match is a anything goes Chicago street fight. Making their way to the ring, the team of Luke Gallows, the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, and the phenomenal AJ Styles, the official, the original, the only club that matters, the OC.
And this is a rivalry stemming from what happened at the Royal Rumble. The APA brought in by Orange Cassidy to make sure that the OC didn't try and screw him out of the Royal Rumble. And what ended up happening was Orange Cassidy eliminated AJ Styles from the match itself. So AJ was embarrassed, but tell you what, this next matchup, as I said, is going to be brutal. And here comes a man who's laid back but ready for a fight.
And their opponents first, fighting out of wherever, weighing tonight at whatever, wrestling squeezed, Orange Cassidy.
And Orange Cassidy took AJ Styles to the limit several months ago, but tonight he's got some great backup.
And his tag team partners at a combined weight of 565 pounds, Bradshaw and Farouk, the APA.
Well, they get paid by the hour in the Acolytes protection business, so they're going to have no problem fighting all night long here tonight. The Chicago Street Fight underway. AJ Styles hasn't even blinked. He's looking right at AJ. Well, he's looking at Orange Cassidy at the moment as the OC and the APA brawling to the backstage area. But a drop kick from Orange Cassidy, not even taken off his sunglasses yet. And now AJ Styles with a kendo stick. Remember, no disqualifications in this street fight as you're looking now at the backstage area in the concourse of the arena. The fans lined up to see this fight in the hallway. The APA and Gallows and Anderson brawling throughout the backstage area as Orange Cassidy gets choked out by that kendo stick. And now waiting for Orange, but Orange very slowly moves away, and well, it was effective. AJ missing the forearm to the outside. And not exactly the strongest chair shot in the world, but it did the job. And Orange Cassidy handy with that chair right there, and look at this now. The Good Brothers and the APA have made their way into the bar here. This bar at the arena, and look at this. They're causing all sorts of destruction. And oh my god, a powerbomb on that table. And look at that, now glassing Carl Anderson in the back of the head. And Bradshaw having some fun with the locals. Tell you what, I've been to Chicago, but I've never seen a bar fight quite like that. And there's a drop kick from AJ Styles. Another Hoshigoroshi on that steel chair. Orange Cassidy, meanwhile, had set up the table, and AJ Styles now has OC right where he wants him. And the APA, meanwhile, enjoying a drink. Oh my god, though, look at that! Luke Gallows throwing the table at the APA, and now the tide has turned. And a power slam on that hard wooden floor. As Carl Anderson, what is he planning here? Oh my god, no way! Oh, and a pile driver on top of that bar. And now the Good Brothers have taken control. Bradshaw taken out. And where are the Good Brothers going to drag Farouk to now? And back in the ring, Orange Cassidy being placed on that table. AJ Styles going to the outside. Springs in! 450 misses! And AJ Styles crashes through the table. And this is the opening. The Orange Cassidy needs the code red. But a kick out from Styles, who's getting a lot more than he bargained for here against Freshly Squeezed. But I want to take a look at this again. Springboard 450, no one home, and AJ crashes and burns through that table. And Orange Cassidy again with that chair shot. And that one was a lot more impactful. Oh, but now the Good Brothers back out to ringside. They've got Farouk. And they're going to throw Farouk off the stage into the steel stairs. As AJ Styles hacks out the leg of Orange Cassidy, but what is AJ Styles concealing? I think Styles has a bag of some sort. Oh my god. The thumbtacks! And no way does AJ want the Styles Clash on the thumbtacks. But a beach break reversal. And the orange punch to Carl Anderson. In for the cover. But there's Gallows to break it up. Gallows breaking up the pin. Now Farouk on the outside with a vicious chair shot to Anderson. Machine gun taken out. And watch out for Bradshaw with a clothesline from hell. Bradshaw wiping out Gallows with a brutal clothesline. And now the APA and the Good Brothers again brawling at ringside, but where's Orange Cassidy going? He's on the top rope, hands in the pockets and dives onto all of them. And Orange Cassidy not wasting any time. Going back in the ring, wants an orange punch. But a block from AJ and, oh my god, springs back it. Oh, good. God, a Styles Clash on the thumbtacks and it's over.
Here are your winners, the OC.
Puncturing the orange. Leaving him into a pulp and, well, gee, look at the thumbtack sticking out of the body of Orange Cassidy. Well, he counted it the first time into the beach, breaking the orange punch. Then Orange Cassidy, well, before that, a brutal clothesline from hell, and then Orange coming off the top. But look at this incredible counter to the orange punch. A hip toss. Caught into the Styles Clash, right down on those thumbtacks. And now the APA checking over Orange Cassidy. He could have punctured several of his teeth. He's in a bad way, and yeah, look at that, he's bleeding from the mouth. The OC taking it to Orange Cassidy, picking up the win in the Chicago Street Fight. What a war we have just witnessed, and we are only halfway through the show. We also saw some incredible action this past Thursday on NLW Turbo from the likes of Women's Champion Ronda Rousey, FTR, and an insane main event between Shane Strickland and Ricochet. You can check out the full episode now on NLW Figs, and remember to subscribe to that channel for more bonus content. And the next episode of Turbo is set to be even more stacked. Walter tries to bounce back from NLW 100 when he faces Jake Atlas. Plus, in his first televised NLW match, new rival Kushida will go one-on-one with former Metalweight champion Tetsuya Naito. Also on that show, the Lucha Brothers will take on Mike Bennett and Tony Nese. Speaking of the Lucha Bros, here is Pac standing by with a message from the Death Triangle.
You do realise that the Royal Rumble was not the end of this little rivalry between us, Los Ingobernables. You are still in possession. Those NLW Tag Team titles are soon to be around the waists of Penta and Phoenix after they absolutely obliterate their competition on Turbo. As for what the future holds for the bastard, it seems that a certain hometown hero is basking in his victory earlier tonight. Mustafa Ali, enjoy the celebration, sunshine, because sooner or later you and me will face off once again, and when we do, this time I'm taking that X Division title. I'll see you very soon, Ali.
Well, the Death Triangle looking for gold in 2022, and here's someone who's also looking for some gold, the man of the hour, Leo Rush. Tell me what you're doing out here now on commentary.
Well, Cad, you know I'm feeling good. I've already gotten the victory under my belt here. Thought I'd take a lead from Stone Cold's playbook and scout the competition here out in this next match.
And that next match is right now. Let's take it to the ring.
This tag team bout is scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring, being accompanied by Adam Cole and Roderick Strong, representing the Undisputed Era at a combined weight of 397 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, Red Dragon.
And the Undisputed Era no doubt have made their mark on the wrestling business as of late, going and invading Metal Wrestling and attacking Metal President Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is watching at ringside.
You know what, Cad? I know this guy. I've seen him a lot. In fact, I've wrestled him many times in the past. But I don't know if he's got the real guts to face Stone Cold at Lethal Lockdown.
Well, you know what? That is a certain possibility that Adam Cole is not prepared. But Red Dragon better be prepared for these guys.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus Jurassic Express.
And they were part of the No Limit 6, the 6 new signings to NLW at the start of the year. And tonight, they've got an opportunity to really make a statement in their tag team debut. And with Stone Cold watching the Undisputed Era ringside, what a tag team war we've got up next.
This is a message to say that the most exciting action imaginable is back on the airwaves. NLW 24/7 returns with New Year's Revolution this Wednesday. Witness the main event as the Macho Man Randy Savage defends the 24/7 title against the Beast, Brock Lesnar. This year, NLW 24/7 is going to be the wildest it's ever been. Join us this Wednesday for New Year's Revolution. New Year, same chaos.
Want to support the channel for just $1 and get access to the NLW 24/7 shows early, as well as early access to the NLW podcast and more? Become a backer today at patreon.com/No Limits Wrestling. Welcome back to NLW 101 from Chicago. I am joined at ringside on commentary by the man of the hour, Leo Rush, to watch this incredible tag team match as Jungle Boy springs in.
Oh man, look at him.
Kyle O'Reilly falling out of the ring.
I'll tell you what, I've been hit with a DDT like that before and it does knock you loopy, I'm telling you.
Well, he is certainly trying to catch his breath. As you see, Jungle Boy went for the dive, but Bobby Fish is there to kick him in the face. And now makes the tag and comes in with a kick out.
I'm telling you, man, he may not be the most experienced guy in that match, but Jungle Boy, you know, he's got heart, like I do. I respect that.
But at the moment, that heart is not doing him any favours with the combination move from Red Dragon, and you see Stone Cold watching at ringside. Adam Cole notices him too. And now tell me what this is doing to Jungle Boy Leo.
Well, it's cutting him off from his tag team partner for one, and making sure that the big man Luchasaurus don't get in.
And he's really wrenching on it now, but Jungle Boy gets back up and delivers a sit-out powerbomb reversal.
Man, he needs that tag.
The big man wants in. And so does Bobby Fish, and he gets there. In comes Luchasaurus. And like a house of fire, running through Red Dragon. And kicks up.
Oh my God.
And kicks him in the face. And now going for it, the chokeslam. And the moonsault.
This guy's unbelievable.
He certainly is. And look out for Jungle Boy with the tope suicida.
He got all of that one. And I'm telling you now, if they can get the legal man back in the ring, Luchasaurus may just be able to put this one away.
What the hell's this?
Why is Adam Cole on the ring apron? I'm not standing for this.
Well, Adam Cole on the apron. Leo Rush has left commentary right now. And now he's making sure that Adam Cole doesn't get involved. Meanwhile, a heel hook on Luchasaurus in the ring. Leo arguing with Adam Cole. Wait a minute! It's John Cena! John Cena again going after his rival Adam Cole. Oh, but look at this. The referee's distracted. Roderick Strong with the chair. Oh, wait! It's CM Punk! CM Punk with a GTS! And he said he'd be closer than we thought. And Jungle Boy! Oh, Jungle Boy's done it!
Here are your winners, Jurassic Express.
The Jurassic Express with a huge win in their debut. But what about the chaos that we just witnessed? What Stone Cold just witnessed? He didn't even have to hold the barricade to make an impact. Well, watch this again. Leo Rush stopping Adam Cole from interfering, and then John Cena coming through the crowd. And whilst security was dealing with Cena, that allowed CM Punk to hop the barricade in his hometown of Chicago, hit the GTS and slink away as Jurassic Express pick up the win over Red Dragon. Well, I'm telling you what, that was a fantastic performance from Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. But Adam Cole still furious at Stone Cold Steve Austin. But Austin kept to his word, he didn't hold the barricade, but the Jurassic Express are your winners.
I have been waiting for years to look you in the eyes. I have been chasing you. And now, here we are in the same place at the same time. And even with all of this time, you are still extremely underprepared to face me in that ring. You have been Atlas champion for far too long, and it's gonna come to an end. And the Murder Hawk Monster is gonna be the next Atlas champion. Because everybody dies. Well, that may be, but everybody who steps in the ring with me basks in my glory. Anytime you want a shot at this title, all you have to do is ask. For I am limitless.
What a match that's going to be. Whenever it happens, Keith Lee and Lance Archer. And folks, next week on NLW 102, we're going to be in Texas as the Undisputed Era are going to be live as well to talk about Stone Cold and their Lethal Lockdown match coming up on Metal Wrestling. Plus, we're also going to see a huge trios match. Ricochet, Kushida and Leo Rush take on Los Ingobernables, and that's just a couple days after Kushida is scheduled to go up against Tetsuya Naito on Turbo. Plus, the Atlas champion Keith Lee comes home to Texas. He talks about his title reign and what his plans are for the future when he's home in his home state. And we've also got another big time match coming when the Kabuki Triad competes for the first time ever on NLW Live in a trios match. First time seeing them since the Royal Rumble. And in the main event, folks, it's a doozy. It is a casket match. Kane versus The Undertaker. Brother versus brother. They finally settle the score in a casket match live in Houston for NLW 102. And oh man, look who's at ringside. It's the EVP of NLW, Triple H. And after what just happened in our last matchup, Triple H, it appears, is kicking Stone Cold out of the building. Well, Austin's a fan, he's paid his ticket. But Triple H does not want Austin here any longer. Telling Austin to leave, and Austin staying put. Oh wait! What the hell's this? Where's Kevin Owens? The man who's been doing the bidding for Triple H recently. The man who cost Stone Cold his career here in NLW. And now Owens and Austin fighting in the crowd. And look at this, they're going through the stands. And Triple H watching on, and oh my god. And now the tone has shifted. Here comes the Ministry of Darkness, and what is that? A casket in the ring. Perhaps a sign of things to come when Kane and The Undertaker wrestle in that casket match next week. And there you see the Ministry of Darkness in all its evil grandeur, led by The Undertaker. And also the Antichrist of professional wrestling, the NLW champion Jeff Hardy, who was attacked on NLW 100 by the man scheduled to face him at WrestleMania, Finn Balor. And we know that Finn Balor is in the building. We saw him pull up in the Land Rover earlier tonight. But what have they got to say here tonight? They've given us a promise of a Valentine's Day surprise, whatever that means. And also Matt Hardy, who his contract is owned by Jeff. A lot has gone on recently with the Ministry, but The Undertaker going to set the record straight.
My Ministry of Darkness has come to an impasse. The once feared and reviled collection of lost souls and pure evil has of late lost its way. And I rest the blame squarely on my brother Kane. Kane, I gave you the opportunity to make something of yourself. And instead, you stabbed me in the back and made my life a living hell. Last week, you destroyed my disciple, Buddy Murphy, and what's worse, you sent that cage wall collapsing onto all of us. You tried to take us out, and now we're gonna take you out for good. Next week, you and I will finally step into this ring one-on-one in a casket match. And I promise you, Kane, I will lock you in that casket. In fact, I will hammer every nail personally, and you will rest in.
For once, why don't you shut the hell up? Undertaker, you know who the hell I am. I'm the Antichrist of professional wrestling. I am the NLW champion, and I have a man trying to take it from me, but all you can talk about is your stupid brother. We should be focusing on keeping this title in the Ministry and away from Finn Balor. And hell, if you didn't drop the ball at the Royal Rumble, this never would have happened. You know what your problem is? You don't have your priorities in order.
Why don't you remember who brought you in to the Ministry, you little ungrateful piece of garbage? The higher power has instructed me to cause mayhem and destruction here, and I will not let you or anyone get in my way of achieving that goal.
Well, my goal is clear. Keep this title by any means necessary. And if you get in the way of that, I may have to do something about it.
Oh my god, look at the cracks are showing in the Ministry.
And you wonder why I summoned all of you here.
Wait a minute. There's a man who knows something about cults. What's he doing here?
Brothers, I am here representing the higher power himself. And he has instructed me to tell you that he is furious over what has transpired as of late. The ministry has been made to look like jokes, and he cannot stand it any longer. Something needs to change, or punishments will be administered.
You know what? I have a couple of questions. First of all, how come I've been a member of the ministry for over 6 months now and the higher power hasn't revealed themselves to any of us yet? Undertaker brought me in to strengthen this group. I answer to a higher power, so why aren't my prayers being answered? And second, who the hell are you?
I, Mr. Hardy, am the higher power's official messenger, but you can refer to me as Evil Uno. The higher power's identity is not of interest or importance. All you need to know is that he is the guiding force of evil, leading the charge of the ministry from behind the curtain. He is your leader, not you, Mr. Antichrist, and not you, Mr. Deadman. When the higher power approached you, Undertaker, 3 years ago, he saw a broken down shell of a former icon. And it was he who set you on a path that has led you to this very point. He told you, gather an army to take out non-believers, and you have done so in the name of the higher power himself. But now, cracks are beginning to show. No longer can the higher power trust your judgment. Your failure to indoctrinate Kane into the ministry is unacceptable. And your failure to deal with Kane is again unacceptable. To allow Bailey to warp his mind and fight against us, for that, Undertaker, that is unforgivable. The message relayed to me by order of the higher power is to get your act together. All of you need to step up and take some damn responsibility. For if you continue to make mistakes, the higher power won't hesitate to smite you with every fiber of his being. Get your act together, or else.
Well, that message is a clear one. Evil Uno says, get your act together or else.
Guys, he's right. All this bickering and infighting is out of control.
But this is a family at the end of the day. And I got all of you a little present, seeing as it's almost Valentine's Day. I got you all a gift. And yeah, I was wondering exactly what this Valentine's Day surprise was. What is it? Oh my God!
Kane, come out here now if you want your little friend back in one piece.
Bailey, who's been helping Kane get back at the ministry, she's been captured. What the hell is this about? And Kane, not going to waste any time. Where is he? Bailey's in trouble. And here he comes. Kane running down to ringside to try and get Bailey out of this situation. Oh, the viscera! Crushing Kane in the casket. And Bailey's tied up, and look at this, locking Kane in that casket. The Undertaker leading the charge. And I'm sure this is what Evil Uno and the higher power are wanting. This is the kind of chaos and destruction they want. And Bailey, what the hell is this? The Undertaker's told Jeff Hardy to take care of her. And now gonna carry the casket out of the arena. Kane is locked inside. And now what is going on with Jeff Hardy and... Wait a minute, look at this. Matt Hardy setting Bailey free. Matt Hardy, who... Well, he's a good friend of Bailey's, and he set her free, but Jeff Hardy not happy about this. Of course, Jeff Hardy owns Matt Hardy's contract. Matt Hardy has to do what Jeff says, and I don't think Jeff's happy that he let Bailey go. But come on, what was he supposed to do? It's the Prince! And look at Jeff Hardy throwing his brother in the way of Finn Balor. And Balor looking right into the eyes as he delivers the Bloody Sunday. Finn Balor, the man who will challenge Jeff Hardy for the NLW Championship at WrestleMania. Balor points and shoots. He knows what he wants, and he wants the NLW Championship.